mother overextended and said fuck 15 times.
It's worse. Sure, I won the fight, but I bet they get medical benefits.
But, like, you live in the United States, so the healthcare still sucks. There, Spidey. Why am I talking to him? He can't hear me.
This is Sable Control. Need a status update on the situation in Yorkville. Armored Patrol is headed out. We'll report any sign of spider.
Gotta love Sable agents. Always showing up where they do the least good.
Requires a special suit. Because they're a bunch of jokes.
That's why you guys were so cranky. You needed a nap. Enjoy.
Officers are under fire from snipers. Report came in near Gracie Mansion. Over.
Again? No, I get it. It's not like the city has real problems.
Yeah, like, what the hell? There's a bunch of super criminals that escaped from a fucking prison and they're going after Spider-Man. Did fucking J. Jonah Jameson fund them? That's the plot twist, isn't it?
I'd imagine my permanent record isn't looking too great right now.
You're not in high school anymore, Spider-Man. You don't have to worry about that. Fucking permanent record. Is that even a real thing?
I should look for more towers to activate.
Is that a thing outside of the US? Like, I've only heard that permanent record thing in, like, American TV shows. They're like, oh, this is gonna go on your permanent record.
Have come home to roost. Of course, by chickens, I mean the lunatics who've escaped from Rikers Island. And the home they're coming to is yours. Thanks to Spider-Man attracting these psychos to our city like moths to a flame. We had them all standing right
No,
off the coast of Manhattan.
pretty sure they existed without Spider-Man.
Pointed out what a bad idea that is. Wait, I did. So listen.
What did he point out?
Lock your doors. Arm yourselves with whatever you can get your hands on. It is now
They escaped.
man, woman, and child for themselves.
Because of Norman Osborn. That's why Otto Octavius helped them escape.
I have a very bad feeling it's only going to get worse from here.
You're only right half the time, Jonah, okay? Maybe not half, maybe that's giving him a little too much credit, but he is right sometimes. He has a point sometimes.
That's all of them. Every tower in the city's now up and running.
Maybe
Aw,
it'll help keep
sweet.
the city a little bit safer.
Every little bit helps.
You think we're gonna make it, Yuri?
Who knows? But I'm not ready to give up yet.
Me either.
This is Sable Control. Need a status update on the situation in Yorkville. Observation post reporting in. All clear.
Webhead.
This is Sable Control. Need a status update on the situation in Yorkville.
Roger, Control. This is APC Foxtrot. No sign of Spider-Man.
I heard Webhead. Someone want a piece of me?
Sorry, I'm usually web swinging.
Contact with Spider-Man Control. Weapons free. Clear to engage.
What an attitude! You just eat a whole box of bran?
Weapons system down.
I love hearing the Tobey Maguire quips. I think Insomniac would appreciate the mods that I've added to this game. I mean, I didn't make them, so... But... A lot of people are like... A lot of people treat mods the same as they do with, like, the same as people do with, like, emulating, where it's like, oh, I like original hardware. It doesn't make a difference what fucking hardware you do it on. Like, it doesn't make a difference. In fact, like, look at me trying to fucking play GameCube games through this fucking 4K TV. Well, not what you're watching on, but like. Playing on an emulator looks better. Also, like, Spider-Man and True Crime Streets of LA, I don't think Nintendo can say shit about those games. Maybe Wind Waker, but if they want me to play Wind Waker on an actual piece of hardware, they can either send me a Wii U, or they can re-release the fucking game for the Switch. Which is why they've been doing that for, like, every game ever.
This is Sable Control. Need a status update on the situation in Yorkville.
Control, we are arresting civilians who refuse to cooperate with locating Spider-Man.
Are you fucking kidding me? What is this, Nazi Germany? Arresting citizens for not helping you take down Spider-Man? Is that a stupid comparison, or is that a correct analogy? Oh, these suits are cool. Didn't have enough time with this one. Where is it?
This is Sable Control. Need a status update on the situation in Yorkville.
Observation post established. Situation normal.
Sable teams, this is Control. Requesting status update from Gracie Mansion.
Control, a group of civilians are inciting violence against peacekeepers. We're detaining and questioning the ringleaders.
Peacekeepers. You're not fucking peacekeepers. They're terrible. Terrible people. Oh, okay, there's a backpack right there.
Jameson gave me this at his Bugle retirement party. I thought nobody would listen to his talk show. Shows how much I know.
Ah, so he retired, okay.
The menu from...
Did I get them all? No, 41 out of 55. There's 55. That's a good number. how did that person that he just shot me through not die?
Spider-Man. You're a mensch, Spider-Man.
They deserved it.
Thank you.
That was sweet.
I knew Jameson deserved it.
No, thank you, kind citizens. I don't want no fame.
Control, what's the status in Vanderbilt?
Observation post is live. On alert
Just
for
want to
presence.
see your smiling faces. That's literally true. Like that's what Spider-Man does. Literally what he said, where he's like,
Auto-release Devil's Breath in Times Square. That's a good place to start.
You already said that, Spidey. I heard you when I began the episode. I've been trying to fucking get rid of Sable agents, okay?
Sleep it off. Too much to hope this will teach Sable to focus on actual criminals instead of me? Yeah, too much.
This is Control, what's the status in Vanderbilt?
Roger, Control. This is APC Foxtrot. No sign of Spider-Man.
Oh, it's not green, so I've already done it.
Spider-Man is in range.
Lethal force authorized, Control.
Aw, is all that heavy ordnance for me?
You're so sweet. Give me a break.
And then Tobey Maguire clips in.
Well, clearly Silver Sable buys these guys in bulk. Let's kick it up a notch. And we're done.
No, we're not, because apparently it didn't work.
Bring him down! He's shooting his weapon! All units, we have
So is
reports of
attacking me
prisoners
part of
driving
an
around
insanity
opening fire.
defense
Report came in from Lenox Hill.
or what? Maybe you can scare some kids straight by telling them how miserable you are right now.
Yeah, if you commit crimes, Spider-Man will beat the shit out of you. It's kind of like not a good message, is it? If you commit crime, someone will beat the shit out of you. Although, if you, I mean, there is a difference between, you know, criminals getting the shit kicked out of them and police brutality. Like, there's a level that you cross before it's police brutality. Like, if you actually fucking deserve it, then it's not police brutality. If someone's just getting the snot beat out of them by the cops because they're black, then that's police brutality.
Requesting an update on our status in Cathedral.
We have ordered a crowd of civilians to disperse and are detaining
If a criminal is given too much force, than they deserve, then yeah. But there is, you know, there's a level to cross before it is that. There's a line to cross before it becomes that.
Another camera. Looks like Black Cat, all right.
Oh, poor Spider. I know I disappointed you when I couldn't go straight, but why mess with perfection?
Okay, I don't have time for this. Both in the game and outside of the game. Well, I do have time for it outside of the game, I just don't want to do it.
Spider-Man, here to lend a hand?
Spider-Man, here to lend a hand?
Thought you might need one, officer.
You don't know the half of it. Never seen anything like this devil's breath stuff. Forensics is having a hell of a time.
News reports say this is where Otto released Devil's Breath. Might have left some residue I can track.
Let's see what the... Due to quarantine in Manhattan, Disable International of due to quarantine in Manhattan, Disable International is increasing our security presence throughout the city to ensure everyone's safety. And then someone said, "Safety? One of you jerks broke my nose at a checkpoint. Gotta get out of here, Sable. Spotty's just gonna keep wrecking your Stupid high-tech crowd if you stay. Never practice the demons are on my apartment rooftop with rocket launchers drill in school. Hashtag help. My boy Spidey just took down one of those command post things. Sable runs. Yeah, good. The rate of crime in New York has risen to unprecedented levels. According to this data, the performance of both New York, both Spider-Man. Why? How does he have a fucking Twitter account or whatever the equivalent is? Couldn't they track his IP address? Sable tried to arrest us, but Spidey stopped. Tried to visit Sea Shelter, and it looks like overrun hospital, sick people everywhere, but not sure where else to go. Devil's Breath. Yeah. Inside, it's really bad. Volunteers doing their best, but you are saying no more new meds. Bombings, gangs, prison breakouts, bioweapons, always something awful going on in this town. Might be time to consider moving if they ever let me out. Can you afford to move? I never thought I'd get this happy seeing Spider-Man destroy an armored vehicle. Dude, crush that Sable APC. I'm not gonna read all that. You can pause the video and read it. We're up on the top floor and we're safe. Help each other out, band together, we can make through this. That's what humanity should be about. But but the problem is, like, when you give people too much freedom, then they have too much freedom to do whatever they want. But when the opposite is true, when you have too many people banding together, then anyone different, then the wrong people end up becoming that group, and anyone different is treated as terrible.
Some residue on this sign. Maybe I can isolate it. AT-rich leader sequence. This looks promising.
Obviously not. No. Oh no. I meant to. I suppose that works. I don't know if that was what I had to do, what I was supposed to do.
Oscorp's modified CPF-1. Definitely Devil's Breath. Should be able to track the dispersal path now. Trail goes in a few directions. Need to find the right one.
I will. More personal than you know.
Trail's gone cold.
Glad you're here, Spider-Man. Our boys need your help.
vapor trail heads up that building. Trail leads down into those vents. What was Otto doing up here? Should be a door or an access hatch around here.
Or one of those. I guess that's an access hatch.
Well, this is moody. Must be some way to hit the lights. Let there be light. Whoa. Was Otto using this as a staging ground? Chaos of the prison break would have been perfect cover to move in. Martin Lee. Can't believe this is the same man I knew at Feast. Looks like Otto recorded messages for his crew.
Oh, Martin. When I first realized it was you targeting Osborn these past weeks, I was shocked and saddened. But then, as the situation evolved before my eyes, I felt inspired. You took the bold steps I had always dreamed of, Martin, and you took them without hesitation. I am honored now to join you on this path towards true justice.
This isn't justice, Otto.
Seems like Otto and Lee have more of a history than I thought.
Dr.
How long have they
Octavius,
known each other?
thank you for the medication. It's helped put some episodes continue to grow stronger. Things haven't been this bad since I was a child. I feel like I'm barely in control. Yesterday, during Osman's address, I came close to blacking out. Seeing him triggers feelings I had thought long buried. I'm not sure how much longer I can live in a shadow like this. In his shadow? So obviously he had different reasons for it when he was a child.
Rage is driving him. The neural interface is exacerbating it, but his hate is genuine. He'll destroy the whole city to hurt Norman. Good old Rhino, my second favorite Russian.
Who's your first favorite Russian?
Otto developed a corrosive to free Rhino from his suit. A certain government agency spent years trying and failing to do that. Only took Otto a few days.
Free him from his suit? Like he actually wanted out of the suit?
Alexei,
Has to fucking mute the audio every time because of this. Every time I get a fucking notification.
followed your career with great interest. The world sees you as a witless dullard. I see a warrior with a poet's heart. I know you desire freedom from the battlesuit you're sealed inside.
Okay, I'm literally trying to reset it and it's not letting me.
And freedom shall be yours.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Well, I guess you're gonna have to fucking look it up on the internet then, if you want to hear what that actually said, because the game just doesn't want to let you hear it more than once. God forbid you fucking miss what it said.
Mac Gargan, aka Scorpion, aka Crazy Pants McCrazy.
It's rare for me to admit this, Mr. Gargan. Clearing your debts was more difficult than I anticipated. You're in arrears to some demanding individuals. But Once the reservoir job is finished, your financial obligations will be finished as well. Otto Octavius is nothing if not persuasive.
Was iron gradient woven derived?
Scorpion's helping Otto in exchange for a clean slate. Criminal record expunged? Gambling debts erased?
Does he want a clean slate to be a better person, or does he want a clean slate to continue criminal activity?
Old man Vulture. I've tangled with him more than anyone else here. Power source for Vulture's wings gave him spinal cancer, and Otto's developing an experimental treatment to save him.
Can you save me?
Adrian, what bitter irony that your miraculous wings should have wrought such horrors on your body. Thankfully, you are now working for me. When our work is settled, the treatment I've developed will cure you. You won't shuffle off this mortal coil just yet, my friend.
It says reset, but you can't reset it. So thanks for, good job, Insomniac. Your fucking buttons don't work.
Electro. Total live wire, that one. Electro's big pipe dream is to become pure energy. Doc actually managed to modify his harness to get a little closer to that goal.
Max, when you first conveyed your dream to me, I thought you insane. Pure energy.
Oh, really? He's insane?
But as I dove deeper into the problem, I discovered a way to give us both what we desire. I promise you, when we are done, you will be pure energy. Or so close to it as to make the difference irrelevant.
What's this now? Otto must have used this map to plan, but it's blank. Unless there's something here I'm missing. UV bulb. Huh, nothing happened. Must be a way to get that lamp on.
Is that all of them? 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then him. 6.
Looks like Otto's been studying Sable's tech for weaknesses.
Norman. Feel like I can't turn around without seeing his face. He smiles for the cameras, collects his accolades, and keeps his boot heel pressed against my neck. Why can't anyone else see how selfish he is? How reckless? How evil? If only they could be made to see the Norman I know. The man behind the mask.
And you're not evil?
Oscorp has snaked itself throughout the city. Power, communication, public safety. Norman made his company essential, but also fragile. If a disaster were to occur, and a few small pressure points were tweaked, it would all fall apart. The public would see Norman for what he is, a leech on their lives. Yes, just a few simple steps, and he would be ruined forever. How many men would I need? Well, let's see. First, some kind of disaster. A hurricane, an earthquake, or a plague. Next, assaults on Oscorp's power grid and emergency relief. Send the city into chaos. Let the people see the truth about Norman. Yes, just a handful of men. No more than a half dozen. A sinister 6.
There you go, he name dropped it.
Has been arrested. Norman looks pleased. Believes he's safe. He has no idea. He's just put all the rotten eggs a man might need into a single basket. With Martin in raft, alongside Scorpion, Rhino, Vulture, and Electro. A single swift kick is all it would take to send those eggs
How long has he been planning this?
down the hill. Straight at Oscorp and Norman. Yes, just one small kick. I think it's time for me to lace up my boots and climb the hill. This is my final recording. Peter, if you're listening to this, please know that I did what I thought was just. It may have been extreme, but when it comes to Norman, half measures will never do. Of all that I risk by taking this next step, the loss of our friendship will pain me the most. I hope that if we meet again, it will not be on opposite sides.
Well, didn't he know that Peter was Spider-Man? Has that happened, or have I watched the video? He knows that Peter's Spider-Man, but it's kind of obvious because he had his suit, and Otto's not a dumbass. Didn't he already threaten him?
There must be something here that reveals what Otto's planning. There we go. Hidden markings. Otto's tasked the villains to destroy Oscorp holdings throughout the city. He's trying to take apart Norman's empire piece by piece. Lee's going after the Devil's Breath anti-serum, using something called Icarus? Seems like the last stage of the plan is a direct assault on Oscorp. And most likely, Norman. Scorpion must be trying to poison the city's reservoir. Another Oscorp-owned property. Rhino's targeting Oscorp's shoreline properties. Which is he hitting first? And why? Electro's disabling Oscorp power plants. Makes sense. What's Vulture doing in Times Square? I need to keep my guard up.
We obviously knew that Peter would show up at this area, right? Like, surely he didn't think Peter would just be here as Peter.
Spider-Man. We've never been properly introduced. I'm
Otto Octavius. There is no Icarus, is there?
No. Martin needs no assistance to secure the anti-serum. Icarus was a ruse to get you into position.
Into position?
Maybe he called him Spider-Man, so obviously he doesn't know he's Peter. I thought he called him Peter right on the fucking... when they met.
So refreshing to work for a man like Octavius.
backup plans for his backup plans.
MJ, hey!
Pete, are you okay? What's happening?
Traffic's rough. Listen, Lee's gunning for the anti-serum. We need to find Oscorp's Devil's Breath lab before he does.
On it right now. I'm pulling every building permit in the city. If there's a record of the lab, I'll find it.
That's great. Okay, talk soon, MJ.
So, how do you think Peter would end up listening to that?
Trap failed? Softened him up. Time for plan B.
Teamwork, beautiful, ain't it? Helping you reach those unattainable goals.
Like killing Spider-Man. That was almost heartwarming, Electro. You really grew in prison, didn't you?
Where did he go? Oh.
What's it like knowing you're so far out of your league?
Oh, okay.
That got it. Now I can get closer.
Wait, but I have the fucking...
I can damage him if I web the transformer.
You know I'm just messing with you now, right?
Pete, you're up! No, Adrian, it's me, Spider-Man!
What are you babbling about?
Nobody ever gets my jokes.
Our long feud ends tonight, insect.
Phew! Thought we had a healthy give and take! Man, have I misread this relationship!
Linger up next time, Spider.
Now's my chance.
Spider-Man! I must break you.
You got it! You got my joke! I'm so happy I can almost stop fighting! Almost! Gotta be honest, liked it better when you two were loners.
Amazing what a little teamwork can achieve, ain't it?
The vigor of youth, the wisdom of experience, a fine pairing.
Just like oil and water, sure.
What was the joke? I didn't get the joke. At least Electro got it. Okay, but like seriously, he said, Peter, if you're listening to this, I hope we don't end up on opposite ends, but then he called him Spider-Man when he answered the thing, when he opened the thing, so like, he doesn't know he's Peter?
He doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, we got this!
Again, hate to be the pessimist, but I don't think you guys are assessing this situation accurately.
Yeah, I'm kicking your asses. And handing you your names. Vulture, Electro, here you go. Vulture.
How many times have we done this dance, Adrian? A dozen?
Oh shit, fuck my ass. You wouldn't say that, but you know. He's child friendly. That sounds worse than it is.
His guard's up. Need to stun or surprise him.
But at least let the fucking doc cure his cancer.
What's happening?
Or let him die, you know.
Electro's been grounded.
Spider-Man, I presume. If you really cared about this city, you'd be
Haven't
helping
you met Spider-Man when
for the criminal he is.
all 6 of you were there?
People?
I would have restored the power.
You're sick. You need help.
I have all the help I need, and we will not stop until Norman gets what he deserves.
I hate it when they team up. Just need to catch my breath. What time? Oh, man. Need to update Yuri. Yuri, Vulture and Electro are down. 4 to go.
I saw. Also noticed a rooftop in Times Square exploded. Wouldn't happen to be related, would it?
Nothing gets by you. It was Octavius' staging ground. He's using the villains to pull apart Oscorp. Vulture and Electro were targeting power plants. Scorpion's going after water treatment. Not sure about Rhino yet. Something along the shoreline.
That's good enough to start. I assume you're going after Scorpion?
Yeah. City's already on the brink. If we lose clean water, we might never come back. I'll update you when I make progress.
Sounds like a plan.
Seriously, I'm trying to take down a fucking group of supervillains and you're coming after me.
I should check on Miles.
Hey, Pete, you okay?
That's what I was gonna ask you. I'm fine, but you and May are in the middle of it.
We're busy, but people need help. And I'd rather be doing something than waiting around for somebody else to fix things, you know?
Yeah, I heard that. Just make sure you protect yourself. Mask and gloves. And rest every now and then. All that goes double for May.
Nobody can make that woman take a break when she doesn't want to. But I'll do my best.
Thanks, Miles. Give May my love. And be safe.
Control. Need an update from
Hey,
Devil's Shell.
if you want to go back to jail that bad, how can I refuse?
Civilian. Proceeding to question and arrest as needed.
These guys are like potato chips. You can't beat just one.
If I were Spider-Man, I would just lead the criminals to the Sable agents and have them take each other out. Save my energy, you know? Seems like a better plan.
All units, 1043. Police vehicle is under armed assault.
This article blaming Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw. I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me.
Half a slab of red dinner, 2 large one-topping pizzas, large antipasto? What the fuck is that? I'm not from New York. I don't know what the fuck that means. I've received any angry... I'm not going to try and do a voice. I've received angry letters from fans of Spider-Man. Yes, they exist. Or my editorials calling him a threat or a menace. Well, I have good news for these people. I'm not going to use those words here. I have a new description for Spider-Man. Killer. Because the deaths of 5 innocent people, including heroic police officer Alvaro Cordova, are squarely on Spider-Man's head. Maybe he's got a point. Don't misunderstand. I realize it was the psychopathic criminal Max Dillon, whom the media calls Electro, that murdered these 5 individuals, and he will rot in Rikers Island for the rest of his rotten life. Yeah, so you thought. For his crimes. But if Spider-Man hadn't been grandstanding for the cameras, as always, 5 precious... You're the one that wants your fucking reporter to take photos of him. But if Spider-Man hadn't been grandstanding for the cameras, as always, 5 precious souls would not have been lost. Dylan might have escape with millions of dollars in cash, but money can be replaced. Mothers, fathers, husbands, and wives cannot. There are those who will argue that Dylan would have killed even more of the bank's patrons what? Can I zoom in? There are those who argue that Dylan would have killed even more of the bank's patrons had Spider-Man not intervened. But how do we know that? The police didn't go charging, and Spider-Man did. Is he a trained hostage negotiator? Is he licensed or certified in anything at all? We don't know, because we don't know who he is. What do we know? That Alvaro Cordova isn't going home to his children tonight, or ever again. You know, maybe he has a point. Maybe just a little bit, you know? I still have to continue that stuff afterwards. Yeah, I should have done the side mission and all the research missions before the climax of the game. Hee climax.
Hey, geniuses! I hadn't even seen you till you started causing trouble!
Never like to try and taste of that!
All units, unknown assailants are firing on police from elevated positions. Reported location is near the theater district.
You Sable guys are worse than telemarketers! I'd imagine my permanent record isn't looking too great right now.
Did you see that? How the web shot him back? Saved the man's life. It was like it had a life of its own. What the fuck?
Sable agents! Just who I didn't want to see!
Ground teams, this is Control. Need a status update from Firehouse.
Control, a group of civilians are inciting violence against peacekeepers. We're detaining and questioning the ringleaders.
Well, they attacked me, but of course, I'm the criminal here.
I kind of went after them, but yeah. What he's...
Be advised, getting reports of a mugging in the area. Any officers near Central Park, please proceed to the scene.
I beat this wrestler right after getting my powers. Never had that much money before in my life. Or since, come to think of it.
$100? You haven't had $100 since then? What the fuck? What? Take my lyric later.
That's a holdup.
Well, let's watch. Oh, hey. I got a gun as it is.
The pay stinks and the benefits are lousy, but man, this job's a rush.
That's right, Spidey. You show 'em.
Man, you're grumpy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry, I took off before you could say anything. You're welcome.
Got it.
Wait, secret photo ops, what?
I've had numerous callers today reporting that entire city blocks are being taken over by escaped inmates from Rikers. These are literal no-go zones in the heart of Manhattan. A dystopian future from 70s movies come to life. Why don't the police stop it, you ask? Oh, you're going to love this. It seems the prisoners ambushed a convoy carrying weapons and ammunition for the authorities and took it all for themselves. The police are outgunned by their own guns. Well, all right, this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where we see if Sable International and Spider-Man are the protectors they claim to be. These criminals aren't hiding. They're right in plain sight, daring to come get them. Well, we're waiting!
Bitch, I've been fucking taking them out like crazy. Give me a break.
Literally didn't see that coming.
Touches the ground.
Around him. Keep him on the ground. Watch my back. Control. I have men MIA. Need assistance.
Dropping in.
That's all of them. Let's find out what they were up to. Yuri, I've engaged a Sable base. Looks like they've got prisoners. But I don't know what they're charged with, and I don't want to let dangerous people back on the streets.
The real criminals they turn over to us. The people they hold on site haven't done anything they can make a case over.
I can think of at least 2 amendments that violates. Okay, looks like I'm staging a jailbreak.
Freedom of speech? But what do they violate? I'm not American. I literally only know the first and second. And I guess the fifth? When people plead the fifth? Is that the Constitution? Okay, I don't know which one is X and which one is B. God damn it. X B. Square circle.
Fire in the hole! Take cover!
Definitely not the first or the second. Not the one about the guns, because that has nothing to do with what they're doing. And it's completely misinterpreted by most of the people who fucking go on and on about it. And even when I was in college the first time, an American that was in a fucking class said that people misinterpret it. That it's about fucking muskets and has never been updated. Like, and it's not about just owning a gun, it's about taking arms against a fucking corrupt government. There you go. It's not just about you get to own a gun, and even so, have a shotgun and maybe a pistol. You don't need fucking bombs and automatic weapons. I guess the point is, like, have whatever the police and the military have, but don't. Maybe you should try to fight the fight in a different way instead of being obsessed with guns.
What kind of pay you get? Asking for a friend.
And allowing people to access guns easily. Take down the corrupted government and make them fucking serve you again. Or for the first time.
Protest Sable's heavy-handed tactics.
Gotcha. I'm launching a protest myself right now. I'll let you know how it goes.
It's not exactly a peaceful protest, though, Spider-Man, so, you know, not really, like, helping. It's not really a peaceful protest when you're beating the shit out of them with your superpowers, but... Bitch!
Hey, you do this for money, right? Well, how much to lay off? And don't say more than 20.
Surrender now or prepare to fight, fight, fight? Shit.
Great! Reinforcements! You guys ever feel like your helmets make this impersonal? I mean, hot kettle, I know!
You really can't speak about people not showing their identity when you hide yours, but they're doing it because they're assholes. You're doing it because you have a frickin' aunt to protect. Or aunt. And an ex-girlfriend who's kind of a bitch. And that comes with ex-girlfriends. Wait, the remaining dude is stuck in... Oh no. It glitched. Are you really engaging the target? Do I have to fucking reset this whole fucking episode? Guy's literally stuck in the... I can't fucking win. It's a baseball field? Nothing. I tried. Surround him by being glitched into the thing. Okay, well, I guess I have to fucking cancel the mission by going out here. Yeah, I know I'm leading the mission. Because the game bugged out. It bugged out. Ha! Spider-Man. Yeah, I have to abandon the mission.
Attention units, 1034. Repeat, assault reported. Additional officers needed at Carnegie Hall. Please copy.
Ow.
More and more listeners are warning that the mayor's Sable agents, ostensibly here to protect us, are behaving more like an occupying army. But let's hear it from the caller. Go ahead.
They won't let me in my building.
There's the reservoir. No sign of Scorpion. Better take a closer look.
Really?
Attention units, there is a reported narcotics sale in progress. Incident is active near Carnegie Hall.
What is this? Storming the castle side mission. I like that. That's the Mark 4? And where's the Mark 1? That's the Mark 2. Mark 3. Mark 4. I'm definitely just gonna go into...
Available units, an assault was just reported. Reported location is near
Well,
Douglas.
I've been recording for long enough. I need to save and stop. Okay, well, whatever. Do that another time. If you liked the episode or videos, hit like if you really liked them. Shit. Oh. If you like the episode or videos, hit like if you really liked it or them, then subscribe if you want to and haven't done that already. Check. Ah, fuck me. If you liked the episode or videos, hit like if you really liked it or them, then subscribe if you want to and haven't done that already. Comment and share, hit the bell to be notified when I upload. Check out the links in the description, do whatever else you need to do and want to. I said description, not description and descriptions. It's all the same description anyways, really. If you like, what I might have a slight case of OCD. I don't know. It's not like I feel like something bad's gonna happen. It's just I just want to get it right. Maybe it's more perfectionism than OCD, but someone once told me that that's the same thing. So, or it's a form of OCD. If you liked the episode or videos, hit like if you really liked it or them, then subscribe if you want to and haven't done that already. Comment and share, hit the bell to be notified when I upload. Check out the links in the description or descriptions. Do whatever else you need to do or want to do on Odysee if you're watching it or them on there. I'm Anti-HyperLink. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, shoes. Goodbye, shoes. Goodbye, shoes.